Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome back to Songs of Conquest, where, as you'll remember from the last episode, we have an awful lot of problems right now, but we did just punch a bunch of our problems in the face. So let's see if we can't turn that into something, shall we? Pcha here is, of course, going to need an army, and we're going to have to put one together pretty fast. I mean, I could just grab, like, a stack of Chaloon Elders. That doesn't feel like... Maybe that's not the whole plan. It would be all of, like, basically all of our money. I have a market, right? Okay. So we have wood we can sell. We have, like, ancient amber that we're not, like, totally married to. Maybe the plan is 10 Chaloon Elders. And then also we try to buy our way into, like, a stack of some other stuff. All right. Let me make some sales here. We probably don't need to hold on to very much of this at any one time. We certainly have more wood than we need. Let's even go down to here. Okay, so that gives me a little bit more money. We could pull an entire stack of Ethdraw. We could pull the 12 the 12 protectors that are here. Let's grab the Ethdraw. And then, like, I don't know, at the amount of money we have left, what is even going to be significant? These guys deal 12 to 15 damage each. You deal 2 to 4. So I think it is slightly better to take on some ranged. Yeah, they're worth more essence as well. Okay, and then I think we just run south because we want to try to reclaim the middle settlement as quickly as we can. We can pick up some storm guards at the lean-to with next turn's income. But, like, we have to apply some pressure, right? Do you have any equipment left? Yeah, okay, you still have some stuff. Alright, this is getting converted, which absolutely does need to happen. And I guess that's where we're at for that turn. So we don't actually know where the blue guys' armies are, the undead armies. But I really don't want them to be pumping fresh armies out of that location. It's going to make things a lot more difficult. Alright, so let's swing past the lean-to. I guess we may as well just interact with the town center. Alright, grab what we can on the way through and just keep moving. Yeah, there's not really any reason to stop. He's never touched this Forgotten Sanctuary. It's some XP. Actually, that's going to be a level on the way in. That's cool. Alright, one more turn of that. And you are not ready to be resurrected for free yet. Oh, let's hope this push forward isn't a mistake. But, like, waiting is not a great idea, I think. Right, milestone. Obviously, the benefit of command is somewhat limited at this moment. I think we'll take tier 2 destruction spells. What does it look like? I mean, it looks undefended. Yeah, I mean... We gotta, right? And this is approximately the right setup, probably, maybe. Aw. You poor little dudes. I don't really want them leading the charge. But I guess I question the value of breaking through here. It's probably better to do it up here. Alright, Ethdraw, I need you to get... We have 3 tiles of deadly range, so I actually can't get close enough to that thing to deadly range it. But I can get over here. Nothing amazing on any of those. Oh, I was really hoping the retaliation would be sufficient. Okay, you are the one with the 6 hex dimension door. That's right. I forgot Pacha is like on top of that shit. We'll just put you up here and finish that. How much health does this thing have? Okay, only 50. So this is a problem, like, just to be solved with magic, right? Okay. Mine. Did we lose anything except Stormguard? I don't think we did, right? And I hate to be like, oh good, the throwaway troops, but, you know. Alright, let's convert this large settlement with most of its buildings completely constructed. Seems like a good play to me. And then there is a Forgotten Sanctuary down there. We just broke up a big army. Oh, there's ancient ruins over there that I apparently haven't visited yet either. Well, that's a bunch of XP. Oh, yeah, I'm debating what is too much pressure. What is me being too aggressive for my own good, right? Because obviously we want to grab some troops from the spawning pool here and just like do the damage. Oh yeah, let me finish out my stack of these. I guess also those. I don't think we want to push east from here. Probably not. I want to push backward and like unite the two armies, maybe? Yeah, maybe that's the thing to do. Try to come through here. Because I think there's a settlement down here somewhere, right? Given the way all this stuff is designed. Alright, so let's take a second to swing over here and hit this. Do I want to grab this stuff right now? Money is important, but so is pressure. And we can get... yeah, we can get more money by exerting pressure. Ragtag band of human peasants. Are we just fighting? These lands can't be bought. They used to be beautiful marshlands, and they will be again. Okay, not on our watch. We're all very impressed with what tough guys you are. You should probably actually stay back. The best thing you can do for me right now is just continue to generate essence. Yep, so just don't do very much. And do I want to just like rush them and prevent them from doing any range attacking at all? I think so. Oh, but that was the end of... shoot. That's really frustrating. Alright, well... then I think the move is probably... like step 2 just outside their range so that they have to move forward to shoot at us. Throw the Inspire over here. And then... they have 7 health each. So the explosive fungi actually... yeah, I'm going to do this to mostly just to mess up their pathing. I don't think they will all walk on them, but it'll cost them extra movement to walk around, obviously, and it's probably not worth like psychic spearing or anything. Oh, okay, they are just going to walk through them. Well, that works out really well for us, I think. So this would be 6 Arcana. We would still have the Arcana necessary to Dimension Door our frogs forward. So let's start with a Blind Hatred from you. Great work, friends. Dimension Door you 2 steps up, which is enough for you to get properly stuck in here doing damage. I wish it was easier to get to this location. It's like, do I want to walk through 38 dudes worth of damage? Probably not. Yeah, alright. I'll just do this. You're not acting. Move up to here and get your guard on. Actually, I can move you forward one more space. What I'm thinking here... Well, we won't have enough right now. What I'm thinking is that, you know, you can move people after their turn is over, right, with magic. And that might be a thing worth doing there. But actually, we won't have the Arcana necessary to pull it off. So just move you up. And... Okay, they just chose not to move off on us. Well, I can't say I think that was very smart. Okay, minimal losses. Okay, the settlement's on this side, right? Is that a core set? I don't actually know what Barian buildings look like. One more turn until you are revivable for free. What does it cost to pick you up now? Okay. Yeah, no, it turns out 1,000 gold is not a price I'm willing to pay at the moment. Okay, so that guy is definitely... he's in the area. He could make it up here. Let's grab this farmhouse. Human, as long as you produce food for us, you may stay on our lands. Your lands? We moved here from Arleon and bought it from the Rosewaters, together with all these other families. Well, it was never theirs to sell. Now choose. I see. Then we'll work for you. That's, you know, that seems pretty not horribly acrimonious. These active vision nodes are probably not supposed to actually be here. And I want to grab this lectern here, but I kind of think we should just keep moving because I really do think it might be important for this army to come around behind the army that was just down there. If they press forward, right? Stake Monument gives 10% spell resistance. Opens the eyes and vision of any visiting wielder. That's pretty handy. Can I touch this crumbling monument? No, that'll be a next turn thing. Alright, so we can pop Cheekum back up here. Cheekum has 6,000 gold. I kind of want to leave the Ravagers, the Burrowers rather, in the pool for Rana or for Rask to pull. So it's not the most amazing thing, but maybe I just grab like our primary goal right now might just be troop delivery more than anything else. Just like get some extra bodies. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna stop and hit this ruin because Cheekum's never touched that ruin. We should definitely grab that. You know, Cheekum, your role as a ferryman for troops might be like pretty solidified here, actually. Alright. Let's see if those undead folks want to push us. It looks like he's on the way, or maybe he was just touching the tower? Yeah, I guess he's probably not actually coming to attack then, right? Because if he was going to, he wouldn't have turned around there. Alright, let me grab some more troops here from this thing. And we don't have to be in such a hurry then. Seems like he's not actually interested. Which means it might make sense for Rask to turn around and challenge the settlement. I do want to snatch up all of these like outlying buildings. Oh, there's another settlement down here, a second one. Well, that's where we're going then. Wielder's Folly. Sounds like exactly where I want to be. In a way, it sounds like where I already am. Alright, yep, and we do the same thing here. You'll send half the food you produce to us. It's a better deal than we thought. Okay, good. Welcome aboard. Pillage that. This is a cozy tavern where apparently, it's just fine for us to show up and drink. Nobody's got a problem. A celestial breastplate. Okay. Very straightforward, but good numbers. Oh, a celestial ore mine. What a wonderful thing to have. Alright. Okay, so we have enemies over by the blue portal. Alright, that's an upgraded lookout tower. This is a farm. That seems perfectly reasonable. That's a tech building. And there's room for more buildings around here. Is this a place? Let me start by moving Cheekham. Alright, plus view radius permanently. The bubbling bog. He didn't bother to switch any of this stuff over, which I really appreciate. What I'm wondering is, do we want to build a spawning pool here? Or do we want to try to hold off and take some more ground further south and construct stuff like that down there? I think it makes sense to build it here. It's not free to do, certainly, but I think it's worthwhile. All right, I'm just going to go retrieve those troops. I'm not ready to leave the area yet. But I will take, yeah, all of these and all of these. And then turn back around. All right, let's just continue pushing forward along this route. Is this going to be, you wish to bargain? I care nothing for your lives. That's not what he's been telling everybody else. We'll work for you. We're used to a life like that, and it's better than no life at all. Okay, easy enough. Love to sell apples. Oh, I can't actually reach this. Well, okay, I can reach it from down here through the lower path. All right, we'll convert you as well. Although that is a mighty platoon of troops there, apparently. Hellbreaths. A coterie of Hellbreaths. That's good. I do love the group nouns that they use in this game. A sizable group of humans guarded the passage. This is our land. We named it Farmer's Refuge and would thank you kindly to stay out. Well, I think you'll find that I've already claimed it all, actually. You expected me to come from the other side. You may go in peace. I said you may go in peace. I don't know how much, how much easier can I possibly make this on you? All right. So most of the time, the thing that makes sense is just to pressure them as hard as possible. And it is just a lot of militia. All right. gonna make the charge from here. I can lock up 2 groups of them. It's the only place where I'll be able to do it that well. The safest thing might be to burrow here. We are going to endure a lot of damage. There's really no way out of that. Alright, move to here. At least they don't have deadly range on me for free. They'll have to move for deadly range. Didn't really want to dimension door you. Oof, we rolled really low on damage there. Alright, great job. You showed them. We have a good blind hatred available. Just let the 2 of them have at each other a little bit. You're good, I think, actually. Just chill. I don't really want to rush them with these guys for what I hope are obvious reasons. 72 damage is pretty solid. Now we'll just move up here where we have guarded and take the deadly advancement, and then Breath of the Phoenix is actually very good. Okay, I don't think you necessarily need to do anything. Why don't you go back underground, actually? Just for safety's sake. Make sure we can access the largest stack there. Okay. We're doing a pretty good job of maintaining a very, very low rate of attrition. That's where we kind of need to be for the next minute here until we form up again. Okay, road sign, please. And I've already visited this burnt building. So we want to push this, but I think I might have Rask. Let's have Rask come around. We're going to hit that spawning pool when it's up. Get these armies nice and formidable, and then we'll do some harm. Set back about the business of doing some harm. Let's restack you all. Almost restack that guy. May as well finish this off. And then pull in a second half stack of these guys, maybe? I could bring in a handful of Chiloon. Hold on. Let me sell some stuff here. We picked up a lot of extra wood and stone. I don't want to sell it all, because we do need, we do still need building upgrades and stuff. If I sold a little bit more, we could walk out of here with 6 Chiloon in a stack. Yeah, let's do that. Let me sell 2 stone. Sorry, wrong building. There we go. Okay. And let's take this stack down to challenge the undead. Alright, your job You have some troops. I'm wondering if his job is maybe to head east and see about this. And we're going to have Cheekham here. Grab this and come and just end his turn next to the spawning pool. And then at the beginning of the turn, he can interact with the spawning pool and ferry another turn's worth of income to Rask before Rask moves. So what does that mean for you? It would be nice to come up here and like grab some of this stuff that's still just held by neutrals, but I don't know. I think we have to put more pressure on. And this army is capable of winning some fights. Alright, Pacha's not going to be able to get us any more money this turn. Just grab this and head for... Oh, I can't actually cross through there. I didn't realize. Well, that's inconvenient. Okay. There's Coral Lightbringer. But we don't know how threatening. So, what does Rask really need? An Ethdraw is cool. And then, like, if we get an Ethdraw, we grab 4 of you, and then just kind of whatever. Right, that'll complete a couple of stacks. Yeah, and then just kind of whatever. Whatever will fit in the space we got left. Which is like a small amount of ranged troops or something. Yeah, I don't hate that. Alright, so pass all that stuff forward. Nope, you can keep this guy. Thank you. Yeah, and then Cheekham probably just goes back, right? Okay. So I actually can just attack Coral Lightbringer. We have some considerable movement speed on Rask. Do I want to grab any of your troops? Like, can I really max out here? Like, if I take these and these... Yeah, I might just leave you with Stormguard for the moment. Another half stack of Ethdraw, another half stack of Protectors. And at that point, this is risky. Ooh. Oh, sorry. Nope. Did I have the right person selected? No, I did. At that point, this looks risky. That's really scary, but like... we gotta break him down, right? If we get him, all that's left is his settlement. And another settlement. It's not all that's left. Man. I can't believe that this army doesn't even show up as, like, even. So there's a Whisper of Legions, Seneschal Spectres. It's just a lot of Legionnaires. Legionnaires are just... they're just the upgraded... normal skeleton mob, right? Like, it's not nothing, certainly. We're never going to have a better shot against this army than we have right now, right? So the Rana have returned. I thought we killed all of your kind the last time we were here. Our rage kept us alive, and now we rise. The one who rises will also fall. Oops, he's got us there. We defeated you before when you were in your full power and still had your allies. we will crush you again. You're wrong. As you can see, we found the Ethdra and the dragons. So much you have forgotten. Yeah, no, he was talking about the dragons already, I believe. Undead, tell me of these allies. Enough. All right, let's figure this out. So, who is in the back in this formation? Probably like the half stack of y'all. I think I want to... yeah, split these up. It's really hard. Maybe like this. Okay. Let's see. This could be really bad. But if we can overcome and win here with a healthy... yeah, it is just the upgraded normal skeleton troops. I mean, they're tough as hell. I'll give them that. 70% range resist. But not really much in the way of magic resist. I'm confident. I think we can get some stuff done here. But we might want to just hang out for a turn. It looks like they're actually very fast. Well, not all of them, but, you know. Might want to just hang out and gather for a turn. I'm sure this dude's got magic. Arcana Magic 3, Destruction Magic 3, Order Magic 2. So he's on tier 3 or 2 spells. He's got plus 10% spell damage. We have resistance, don't we? Maybe. Do my troops generally have spell? Yes, considerable spell damage resistance. Okay. I'm feeling alright about it then. I think we might just let them approach. I'm not going to have you burrow yet. I will have you move up a little. Alright, you can step up some for sure. Is your deadly range? Your deadly range is only 3. Okay. Let's change up my plan a little bit here, I guess. I'm gonna step forward to like here and ambush. And these ones will step forward to, I guess, right here. Really wish we could ambush with the shamans. Okay, we're just gonna form a big defend brick. Yeah, this thing where they get to super multicast Justice all the time is really frustrating. Not my favorite thing about these enemies. So let's see here. You can't really get anywhere. You can't really get anywhere. So we can, like, step up some and essence charge. Okay, we're getting very close. 11. Getting very close to being able to cast our biggest and scariest damage spells. Alright, Ethereal Scales is affected by. It doesn't even... Okay, melee resistance. Yeah, the thing is, like, this is a situation for Acid Cloud, right? If we lay down the Acid Cloud right in front of them so that they have to either veer off, we can hit them multiple times. Ugh, it's really not that much damage, even with our stuff being leveled up and them not having much magic resist. It's still not what I would like it to be. Alright, I definitely want to make sure I'm doing some Blind Hatred. We can get some good damage off of Blind Hatred here. It's a shame this guy's not standing in a position where we could take advantage of his arcing attack. Unless... Swap is Chaos and Creation. So this would be all of our Chaos to do this. A swap into a Blind Hatred. But I think it's pretty good, actually. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to do it. So let's swap you and you. And then blind hatred on you. Oh, it didn't do the arc anyway. Well, that's a bummer, but it was still worth doing, I think. Probably do want to just acid cloud still. Let them all suffer. And then is a rupture worthwhile? We could bust up a couple of these dudes. It is the big stacks of legionnaires that are going to do a lot of the damage. You know what? I'm going to save my destruction, I think. So let's just... Don't want to claim this high ground position. And we have plenty of protection down here. We're all guarded already and everything. I think I want to just take over the high ground. He's defending. Yeah, I don't think it's worth like dimension dooring this unit or anything. You can step in and do some damage. I think it's reasonable to do so. I'm very torn on what might be appropriate to do with this unit. Because I'm assuming they're just going to run forward through the poison. But obviously I don't want to like burrow myself out in the poison. And I think anywhere down here I'm not actually necessarily... Do 4 move. I think I can go to like here. Yeah, and we'll figure it out from here next turn. All right, I can take a high ground position. Just do some of that. You just have to punch these guys, which is annoying. Unless I repel them. I think that actually might be worthwhile. Yeah, we get the free attack of opportunity on the repel. Like, it's pretty strong. Deadly range for this unit is 4 spaces. So if I move to here, nope, we'll be out of deadly range. Yeah, I don't really want to advance these guys, obviously. I want to stay in a pretty safe position. So I think I might just not shoot. I know I'm not giving out my aura very much right now. And it is 5 initiative. It might matter. But I feel like if I step forward, I got to step forward into a position where I'm actually deadly, right? Maybe not. Maybe the aura is the most important thing about this move. All right, let's keep stacking it up. He's gonna go for the F draw. Yep, he's got his own fireball. Okay, we're bleeding him. So we have to get in and get to work on these skeletons. They have a huge number of skeletons. But I guess if I can break apart the southern push and we can just like surround them and really focus on them, that's probably the best play. So an early sabotage next round might be the thing. I think I'm just gonna rush this guy right now. Okay, dimensional door. That's a pretty good solution to the thing. He teleported in to fuck with my my poor burrowers. How dare he? So if we lead with this, yeah, we're gonna lead with this. This is the turn where we deal all the damage. Right, chomps you down to 1. We're gonna eat your retaliation. This might be a good time for another repel. I don't think the Arcane Storm doesn't do enough damage to be interesting. Okay, so that's basically killed you. I can... Wow, I can really do the work on that. I don't think I should give this guy up for free. Like, I should make them spend an attack finishing the stack off, right? Does that mean that I want to do another repel here? If I do another repel... Who's next? So Arcana. We don't get another point of destruction for... until the next round. So we won't be able to pull a... another point of chaos. We won't be able to pull a blind hatred until until next round. So using my repels now is not, like, unreasonable, I think. Alright, and... I'm going to leave him where he is, so that he's still functional as bait. There we go. We're getting some good damage across, and I wonder if I want to, like, relocate this group now. Because these guys are going to just, like, die on their own, right? Or should I finish the job? Are you poisoned? You are poisoned, but it doesn't say for how much. That's a little bit of a bummer. I wish it was clearer. Alright, well, I think I want to move around here and redistribute the buff, and then we'll just finish you off with the really weakened ranged attack. I think that's fine. We can kill this thing now. We probably should. Okay. An attack, which is the best we could possibly hope for. They got their own blind hatred. Not a lot I can do about that, unfortunately. Alright, so you have to be dimension doored, or... just two-step and charge me. You're going to wait for an opening, but charge. So 7 and 3. I mean, this is not bad. The acid cloud actually will kill the little stack, and it'll make it like a nightmare for these guys to remain in place. And I think at this point, let's go blind hatred here. I wish I had realized I was gonna have. I wasn't sequencing correctly there. We had a better play with the sabotage earlier, and yeah, I screwed that up. Let's repel you now. Never mind, you're dead. And I guess I don't really want to do anything with this unit. You're good too. You two are definitely going to step back at least one space each. Wondering if I should have swapped my, like, one of my Chaloon units. Well, whatever. I'm gonna fall back all the way to here with you. And then we're gonna step to here. And at this point, pull the swap. It's like toughen up that wall a little bit. Okay. That does not seem to be a very good move to me, but what do I know? Not that. Oh, we actually don't have the magic for repel. If I do this, and then we repel him, does he take damage from all the movement in the cloud? Okay, well, we don't even get to find out because he dies to the like chainsaw of opportunity attacks. I think I didn't realize how powerful repel was. If you can set up a situation like that where you can just drag an enemy unit along your guys, you can kill him basically completely for free. Rask does not need Glimmerweave nearly as much as his troops need +1 retaliation. Holy crow. And then we push them. Now is the moment of, hey, look, it's Murkoff. He's still here. But fortunately, his legions are whack compared to my legions. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean that. I meant balance. We'll balance y'all as well. Just trying to keep some amount of essence flowing in here. I think all of these units are fine at those sizes. So yeah, we'll dunk Murkoff. We'll like try to take all their settlements before they can possibly recover. We might be able to just knock that faction out of this game, which would be absolutely huge. I assume Murkoff is going to run away. That's what I would do. So I see the settlement undefended. Okay. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Yeah, I think we're just going to have Pacha with no troops sort of follow him in. Yeah, you're doing this while we go after Murkoff. Because we can brook no escape. All right. I probably want the tougher troops in front a little bit more than they've been set up here. I'm fine taking a lot of like first turn, half damage spell casts. But we just got to keep the pressure on. Yeah, this is hardly an army. I don't know what I want to do with you just yet. I guess just like wait next to some guys who give you bonus stats. I actually really appreciate that the Chaloon goes so late. Ambush mode. Y'all just get down here and provide buffs more than anything else. May as well put a little poison on him. Oh no, my essence. Well, we won't be executing any charges off of that guy. Although, that was obviously the case for other reasons. Yeah, we probably should just step up and smash here too, right? Only one. Rough. Well, this guy doesn't provoke, yeah, so repelling him is not going to give us any free damage. I think I'm actually just going to wait with this unit. So they've stacked up really nicely for one of these. There we go. Can expend that retaliation. Oh, we had multiple retaliations. What a monster. This guy's tough to kill. This is a shame. He has 2 retaliations as well. Which movement do you have? 3, so not enough to walk around. Alright, you know what? Just go the direct way. Consume one of those. There we go. I think Murkoth's battle strategy is a little bit more sound. His strategy with his magic is a little bit more sound than the other guy's was. He probably should have been doing more to like buff the strength of his troops, because his troops were good. And it's not that the magic wasn't getting any results, but I think a lot of focus on just making his troops do the thing more effectively would have found him would have found us very hard pressed to defend against most of what he was doing. All right, so at this point, I guess just get back here, get ready to scoop up some some units, but there's no reason to do it right now because we wouldn't want to leave until next turn with all the income anyway. Or next turn, you know, with 2 incomes worth of troops. Okay. This should be relatively simple. There we go. We did it. Can't believe they made me do that. If a battle can be resolved in a single attack, it should just like compare, you know, the total health of one side to, I don't know. Please convert. So this probably doesn't go anywhere else, right? You grab that, and then you head in here, and you hope this still says undefended. It sure does. Convert. All right, Legions of the Lightbringer defeated. That was all of their stuff. That makes me feel so much better. So it is theoretically possible for the enemy to attack us from the north here, or through this northern area, but we would see them come past this outpost first. So I don't think we have to worry about that at all right now. So I think we can just load you up with some decent units. We're producing a bunch of Chaloon from one of the settlements that is not upgraded yet. Let me see if we can fix that. The Chaloon Sanctuary here. Can't upgrade it without ore. We do have the fungus farm though. Well, we can just fix that now. I think this is a moment where we have a little bit of time to breathe, and maybe I'm going to end up regretting having said that. Okay, let's make all of your Chaloon real Chaloon, and then probably not even recruit them. A full stack of Stormguard is 10,000 gold. They're stealthy, that's pretty cool. But I think we'll grab these guys and I guess some protectors. I want you to visit the Guardian Monument at some point. I guess this is actually the safest approach. Let's run some troops to the front real quick. This settlement is probably a good place to build a spawning pool or something. Well, actually, if we can take... It would be better not to. It would be better not to. Alright, so a lot of the stuff in this area should be opened up. We should be able to just walk in and claim the resource structures around these bases because obviously they were already de-enemified. Yeah, okay. Grab this. Grab this. This cairn is for you. Okay. Just trying to make sure we're actually accumulating all of our stat points. Here rest the fallen of Arleon at the Battle of the Red Dragons. Never to be forgotten for their sacrifice and bravery, they rest eternally under the benevolent gaze of the Empress Aurelia. Rana, do not pray here, but hatred of Aurelia grants powers in the battles to come. Not, in my experience, the sort of thing that grants powers. Except for the power to overextend yourself and get completely clowned on. Okay, so we have enemies. We definitely don't need a pair of shaman tents. What is... Okay. This place is going to have to get reconfigured. Like, the fact is, it's not even very good, right? It's going to be quite a minor base in the grand scheme of things. So we saw that orange wielder up here. Probably going to push this. Not a lot we can do about that at the moment, but, you know, the gains we made are relatively permanent. So your movement is 15. Yours is... Okay, you are in fact faster. So I think you're not going to give your troops to Pacha, actually. I think you're going to head back with them. Yeah. Alright, Pacha, you should also probably touch this for your next battle. And then, I don't know what I'm going to do with you for the moment. Because you are not... Well, I guess you have stat buildings to grab and stuff. Yeah. Okay. So we now have actual income on all of our resources. That's pretty great. Okay, that wielder didn't cross the river where I was afraid they might. So let's take this milestone and use it to run northward. Rask is going to get there before anybody else has the opportunity to. Pacha has visited both of those. You can turn this fallen beacon around. Grab the gold mine, do some other stuff like this, because he is currently not very important. I see the bones of the ancient dragons, the tree mothers, unwilling participants in the downfall of Rana. I hope that the destruction of this beacon gave some rest to their essence. The marsh gives life. You know, I hope that too. That stuff, you know, that stuff I don't mind. It doesn't all have to be utility all the time. It just... Yeah, let me just trade these to you. Okay, so... What we really like here is we have 54 units, so... I guess that one I could have just used the balance button. The Chaloon we should maybe put together, actually. Stack is getting a little thin. Whatever, that's the... Although, having them be split so that we can... You know what? Maybe I'm wrong about that. Having them split so we can do essence charges is valuable. Okay, now that you've done that, I don't know what the valuable thing to do is with you. I guess scout, just gather us some information. Okay, he is headed up toward our stuff, but not the fastest way. I appreciate that, I suppose. Yeah, there's something I want to interact with on the way up. And I definitely just want to go up at the maximum speed, right? Well, where am I? Hold on. Sought for. So... how do we even get over here? Oh, this is where Cheekham came through. So actually, I want to go around. I want to go up this side of the river. Okay. You can claim a gold mine. And then... I don't know, and then we probably never need anybody down here ever again, honestly. Wait, is this not mine? Did we not? I thought we visited this. Maybe I ran out of movement right before I got to it. Well, make sure that gets claimed. No, let's do some scouting. Let's reveal what there is to reveal. Free watermill. Company of Barian troops guarding the bridge. Fair enough. Pretty sensible. Alright, I'm not going to be able to get there in time to stop them from doing anything. But I'll get to run by this spawning pool on my way up to reclaim it. And that's something, at least. Yep, that one's not even defended. Do orchards? Huh. I guess, more apples grow. I was gonna say I didn't remember that orchards were one of the buildings that will do a refresh, but I guess so eventually. All right, this is pillaged already. Yep, so just continue from there. Okay. That is actually mine now. This stuff, this loop over here is locked behind those guys. But I think that aside... yeah, there's no reason to be down here anymore, at the very least. And you... I guess you can grab this Farseer's vessel. That settlement is not actually player controlled. It's not controlled by the Barya player, it's just waiting. Unfortunately, waiting for something I am not prepared to deliver. Alright. A great deal more running to do. Alright, +5 movement for 2 turns is actually really valuable. Yeah, there's not really a reason to stop at any of this. Yeah, I just want to get where I'm going, right? We never did hit the lectern, and it could be really cool. It probably doesn't change our time. You know what? Let's hit it. It probably doesn't actually change our time by that much with all the bonus move. An enemy more deadly than the dragons, the first plague of Patrium killed half the settlers. The Empress Aurelia traveled the continent, and wherever she went, the sick were healed, the fields were blessed, and all saw her glory and renewed their oath. Always with the oaths. Okay, yeah, so permanent stats, not a ton. But worthwhile still. Let's see about getting over here and turning this Destruction Spire. And Cheekham, I think, is At this point, just heading back to the troop buildings. All right, I just realized what time it is. So, I think that's where we're going to have to call it for today, and probably should have been a couple of turns ago. It's very easy to get sucked into this game. When you come back next time, we will be pushing the enemy back out of our settlement here, and then actually, like, fully in control of all the lands we've taken since starting the map, with a bustling economy, a lot of troop recruitment buildings, and I think the kind of position that allows us to push for victory. So come back next time to see if I've really overestimated us, and we'll see you then.